Hey there, and welcome to MTG Meow, Magic Enjoyed Other Ways.
Meow!
I'm Scott.
And I'm Abbey.
And today we are continuing our foray into A Tourney at Whiterun, kind of this classic medieval set. And last time you saw, we did Adorned versus the Cripplers, and I got my butt handed to me by Abbey.
Sure did.
The Cripplers. So this time, I'm playing blue-black Infiltrate, as you can see from the cards here, which is kind of like a tempo-y, aggressive deck. And Abbey's playing red-green Renown. So the Renown mechanic makes a return in this set, and so she has lots of aggressive things and maybe a few other cool surprises that we might see come up.
Prepare to get whooped.
But yeah, for all these exhibitions, again, our goal here isn't to make the best deck possible. It's just we're taking kind of the themes of the set, the mechanics of the set, and we're just taking the commons and uncommons that have those themes and mechanics, putting them together, and just seeing what happens when we play them. See if there's any unexpected synergies. Like we found a couple of them with yours last time with all the tokens and the stuff, so these are just good things for us to get experience with and to test out before we play sealed and draft with the set.
Exactly.
So, as you can see here, I'm very excited about this set. It's about this deck of mine. It's very tempo-y, very blue. It draws a lot of cards, bounces lots of creatures, put things on top. We have Curiosity. We've got unblockable creatures and bonus for unblockable things. We got this thing that's going to make out Abbey's stuff small. Oh, yeah. It's going to be delicious. So, let's see if we can win back some honor from our horrible defeat last time.
Good luck.
Alright, here we are for round one of blue-black Infiltrate versus green-red Renown. And this is our opening hand here. We're on the play this time, so it's not the greatest hand. We have both of our lands, which is nice. We do have this 3-drop. It's not the best 3-drop, but whatever. And then we have this guy at 5, one of the more expensive creatures in our deck. It's good, it has flying. Then we have this okay removal spell, and then we have Curiosity, which is good, and Sunken Ambitions, which is a tempo-y card, and we can get a creature out of our way, and if that creature has Curiosity on it, then we kind of get the card back that we spent on Sunken Ambitions. And Sunken Ambitions might also trigger our cripple here, so that way well, it's not technically cripple since it doesn't have cripple in there, but it still cares if they lost life or not. So, although our first play on turn 3 has me a little scared, but we're on the play, so not too bad. I don't think we can mulligan this. Going down to 6 just seems a little scary. So,
Alright.
Anyway, we're keeping, and Abby, you're keeping your 7?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, we'll play an island, pass turn.
Sounds good to me.
So, current plan, this guy on turn 3, we'll see what Abby does. If she has nothing, then maybe we'll just cast this on him. But
Go!
we'll see what happens. I'd much rather put Curiosity on our unblockable guy. Alright, well, we'll just play a swamp and pass turn again.
Sounds good to me.
So, again, nothing. We have a bunch of 2-drops in the deck, and we even drew an island there, so we could have played one of our double blue 2-drops, but the fact that we didn't is a little sad, but at least we'll have something next turn. Abbey, meanwhile, 2 red.
Go.
And passing turn. Alright, shoo. Kind of lucked out there. And we got this. Oh, now a 2-drop shows up. So this is Exile's Vanguard, 2/1 Infiltrate. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature doesn't untap during its next untap step. So that seems like an excellent card. Don't want to run it out right now, though. Wouldn't get the tap value, so we will cast Exiled Warband.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Alright,
So this guy's Infiltrate. It's a little bit of a complicated mechanic, but it just says whenever one or more attacking creatures we control aren't blocked, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So if we have like 3 creatures out, and 2 of them get blocked, but one of them doesn't, it still gets the bonus. And we have, this is our opponent right here, Satisfied Gleaner, sure.
Yeah.
So when it enters the battlefield, Abbey can search for a basic land card and put it on battlefield and shuffle. So you're going to get another forest, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Alright. Gonna tap that sucker?
Yeah.
Alright, so 1/2, not too scary. But the fact that Abbey's going to be potentially a 5 mana next turn is a little scary. So we drew a land, that's good. Go ahead and play that. So I don't think we need to bother with this just yet. We could throw this on here, and then Abbey would have to choose between just blocking with this, and she probably would just block with that. I don't really want to return it to her hand, give her more mana. So
Give me all the mana.
actually, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to play the Exile's Vanguard here. So when it comes into play, we'll tap a creature, and then that doesn't untap during your untap step. So we'll tap your Satisfied Gleaner. Pay 2 mana for that, of course. And then we'll follow that up with Curiosity.
Okay.
So then we will target Curiosity on Exiled Warband. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think you can do have much to do when you're tapped out.
Yeah, my hands are kind of tied right now.
So we're going to attack with Exiled Warband. Do you have any blocks?
No, I will take 2.
Well, since you have no blocks, it gets +1/+1.
Well,
so
I will take 3.
And from Curiosity, when we hit you, we draw a card.
One draw card.
Alright, nice. So yeah, another just generic Infiltrate creature. We'll go ahead and pass turn.
Okay.
So the reason, Exile's Vanguard is a good card. Let's keep that Satisfied Gleaner tapped.
Yep.
And I would want to usually save this for like a bigger creature, but we have this to deal with a bigger creature and potentially this too. Plus, if we draw land, then we want to cast this next turn anyway. So this just seemed like a good turn to get our guy down and, you know, get our value off Curiosity as well. So we'll see what Abbey has on for the follow-up here. Oh, what's this? Highborn Meditant. So whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Highborn Meditant. Okay. So at worst, it's going to, I mean, at worst for Abbey, it's going to grow by 1 each turn, but if she has some draw card synergies, then
it gets pretty good.
You get even bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, we got this guy. Very good. We didn't draw land, so that means no Drakeling this turn. So what are we going to do this turn? I guess we can just play 2 guys. Yeah, and attack with the... If we attack with both... Okay, so if we attack with both Exiled Warband and Exile's Vanguard, Abbey can only block one of them. But they both, so that means they'll both get the Infiltrate bonus. So if she blocks the Warband, it'll become a 3/3, and that means it'll either just die or she won't block it, and we'll get in with Curiosity. So that seems pretty good to me. So why don't we go ahead and do that? So we'll attack with both our creatures.
Okay, so I'll take what, 5?
You have no blocks?
No.
All right. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6.
Oh shoot!
Because
Okay.
they both have Infiltrate. Ooh. All right.
That's fine.
Banking a lot on this guy getting bigger. Alright, so we'll go to our second main, and I guess...
I got a lot in my hand that you don't see.
That's true, you could have a lot. We'll go ahead and play Deft Gold Snatch, kind of our Infiltrate Enabler, and we'll also play Caldish Hookblade. So, and then we'll pass it back to you.
Alright.
So we have a lot of Infiltrate guys. We have a good Infiltrate Enabler. I'd wish our Curiosity was on our Unblockable guy, but having it on a 3/3 is not that bad either, especially when we have like
Okay, so
Drake
I'm actually gonna put a +1/+1 counter on the Highborn because I drew a card.
Yep, sounds good. Now you're at 6 mana. Oh boy, what do we got for now?
Okay, Hooded Inquirers.
Hooded Inquirers. Okay, so 5 mana, 3/3 mana. Enters battlefield, draw 2 cards.
Hey,
So you go to 6 cards in hand,
yep.
and this goes to 3 +1/+1.
It
Ooh,
sure
so now it's a
does.
5/5. The question is, can you attack though?
Okay, so I'm actually gonna keep it back on D.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I don't think you can afford to attack yet.
Yeah, not really. So
Alright,
that's turn.
all set?
Yep.
So we will untap a draw, and we get, ooh, that's a nice one. So we can't use this currently, still can't cast this, we'll put them over here for now. I think we're just going to do both of these this turn and just kind of have a little bit of devastation over here. Seems good to me. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that. So first, we'll start off with Sunken Ambition. So we will return this Highborn Meditant to your hand, please.
Ooh, that hurts.
And you lose 1 life.
Hey.
Down to 10. And we don't need to do this just yet, so we'll go to attacks.
Okay.
And we'll attack with our Warband, Vanguard, Gold Snatch, and Hookblade.
Alright, well, I don't think I have a choice. I have to block here at somewhere. So,
Yes.
so I think we will go ahead and... God, everybody has Infiltrate.
Yep, that's the point of the deck.
Alright, so we're going to block the fattest one we got going on here. And
Sure.
I will go ahead and take... Actually, I'm going to block as well.
You're gonna block with the 1. Well, alright, they do have Infiltrate, so they'll be turned from 2 1s
Right,
into...
but well, listen to this. I mean, I'm at 10, and if I let all this 9 damage go through, then that's not a good idea.
Well, 8 damage.
8
but-
damage, alright. Okay. But it's just not looking good, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and block here as well.
Okay, so this is basically what we expected to happen, and it's unfortunate that our guy with Curiosity he got blocked and is going to get killed this turn, but when he dies, we do draw a card anyway, so it's kind of like we hit with Curiosity anyway.
Hey.
So anyway, we have 2 guys that aren't blocked, so we get the Infiltrate bonus, so that means our Exiled Warband dies, so we'll just go ahead and take care of that first, and he trades with your Hooded Inquirers.
Mhm.
So he dies, we draw a card off of him, and then this Exile's Vanguard kills your Satisfied Gleaner.
Yep.
And then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, down to 5. And we get this for our turn.
Better than 8.
Better than 8, for sure. Yeah, we can't really cast anything else, so let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, and cast Distracting Handmaiden.
Oh, how distracting.
So distracting. Go ahead.
Alright.
So wow, I am feeling really good about this. We only had 4 land this game, and we are just kind of tempoing Abbey right out of it. Just with our Infiltrate guards are fantastic. Just getting the bonus when anybody isn't blocked, ooh, that's so good. And Abbey has Sturdy Belligerent.
Sturdy Belligerent.
Alright, 5 mana, 4/3, Renown 1. Whenever a creature becomes renowned, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. That's a good card, but will it be enough here? Alright, so let's untap, draw. We got a swamp, good, so that means we can finally play this if we want. Or we could keep this up for Abbey's turn, which is what we might want to do. Let's see. Yeah, I think we have Abbey here, so we're going to go ahead and attack with everything. So We're hoping she doesn't have a removal spell, but we'll see. I think if we got her, well, though we do have this, so never mind. Do you have any blocks, Abigail?
I'm pretty sure I'm dead here, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to block the guy in front of me just for kicks and giggles.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the biggest one to hit you, so one of our guys isn't blocked, so you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're dead?
And I'm dead.
Wow,
yep, and that's
all right. Nice. Blue-black tempo deck got there.
Pretty good.
Wow, so yeah, even though Abby cast a few fat things, we were able to just tempo them right back into her hand thanks
nice
to...
job.
Thank you. Thanks to like Sunken Ambitions, and we got plenty more where that came from, so it should be interesting to see what happens in Game 2.
Bye.
Alright, here we are for round 2 of Blue-Black Infiltrate versus a Green-Red Renown. I love our opening hand here. We're just mono 2 drops. We have our rare, which gives everybody Infiltrate, and if they already have Infiltrate, well, guess what? They get it again.
Hey,
they get
that's
plus 2,
pretty
plus
good.
2. So yeah, loving this hand. We have a little bit of disruption here. We have all of our colors. Great. And Abby, you're on the play this time since you lost, and keeping your 7?
Oh yeah, I'm totally keeping this, and go ahead.
Alright, so we got a mountain. No.
Yeah, things are looking pretty good over here. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, that looks... Yeah, this card also seems pretty insane. So let's go ahead and play an island, and we'll pass turn.
Okay.
So the question is, what do we play first? We're not going to do this one, because this one could help us later. The only question is between this one, and this one, and yeah, sure, Helen looks better.
Steel Art Exemplar?
Steel Art, sure. Sure, Helen looks better, but the question is, if Abby has removal, then we'd rather she kill our weaker one first. So anyway, we'll go ahead and play a swamp here. And I guess... Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and cast Helen here. Is that okay, Abby?
Who's Helen?
You can meet her right now. I'm passing her back to you. And the reason we're casting Helen...
she's great.
Yeah, the reason we're casting Helen over the Hookblade, I think it would be better to cast the Hookblade normally, because in case Abby again has a removal, or we cast the Hookblade this turn, the next turn we follow up with Helen, and the Hookblade gets the double Infiltrate bonus, but we only have 1 blue in our hand currently.
We're minted?
I'm in the middle of explaining something, Abby.
I'm in the middle of my turn.
But anyway, and next turn we'll have 3 mana, and maybe we'd want to do like these 2 things, and then the following turn on 4 mana we'd want to cast 2 of these, and if we had 2 blue cards in our hand with the Vanguard and LN, then we wouldn't be able to cast them both, whereas now that we have a blue and a black, we could cast both of them on turn 4. So, that's just a long-winded explanation for why Ellen is out there. And yes, Abby is a Highborn Meditant again, so that's something we got to be aware of.
Yep, so coming for beats.
Coming in, yeah, we will take it. Take 2.
Alright, sounds good. Go ahead.
You get Renown.
Oh yeah, Renown.
Okay, so your guy becomes a 3/2. We'll go ahead and take our turn. Alright, go to main. Oh, okay, well we drew an island anyway, so that's nice. So now, the question is, we could use this right now. I don't think that's what we want to really do, though. Could do this, but we have just so many options. Alright, well, I think what we're going to do, we'll play an island, and we'll tap Island and Swamp, and we'll cast Exile's Vanguard.
Okay.
And so when it enters battlefield, we can tap a creature, so we will tap your Highborn Meditant.
Oh, boo,
so
okay.
that won't untap, and then we will attack with Ellen, Steel of the Exile.
Alright, so I will take 3.
Take 3, down to 17.
Sounds good.
And then we'll pass turn to you. So doing this allows us to leave up Sunken Ambitions, and we also, next turn, we can cast this guy, and we'll have this up. So we are getting a little bit flooded here. Last game we won, if you remember, I think with just 4 lands in play, and right now we currently have 5, so it's 1 more than we already kind of need. So if we draw any more lands, we could be in a bit of trouble. We want to draw a bit more tempo-y gas. Something like a Curiosity would be great, or a Bounce, another Bounce card would be great, or anything.
Alright, so I'm going to come in for some beats with the Steel Art Exemplar.
Sure, so that's a 3/2 currently?
Sure is.
Yeah, we'll take 3. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
It's okay with me.
So we don't want to use this just to, passing the turn.
Yeah.
We can still kill it with this, so we're not that concerned, so we don't really want to bounce it with this. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and take our turn gladly. So untap a draw. Ugh, not what we wanted to see there. We'll play a black, play a swamp, and yeah, both of Abby's things are tapped, so why don't we just go ahead and get off to the races here. So let's attack with both of our guys.
Okay, alright, so you're going to come in for attacks, and I'm going to play.
Oh no, you have something?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, what's this?
Fall of the Axe.
Fall of the Axe. Ooh, okay, so kind of like the Incinerate or whatever of the set. So who are you dealing the 3 damage to? Ellen,
Obviously,
or...
Ellen.
Alright, Ellen. So that gives it... Now we could use this to save her? Is that going to be better? So we could save her, and then we could play her again. Yeah, I mean, drawing the other land, it just put us back by so much. I think that's what we have to do. I did want to save this to, like, deal with this guy. Oh, man. This is a tough call. But yeah, I think we just don't really have much else to do, so we'll go ahead and do that. So we're going to cast Sunken Ambitions, and we're going to bounce a land to our hand.
Ah, got it. Okay.
And we lose a life.
And you lose a life.
Whatever. All right, so Elite Exile's Vanguard still coming in.
Yeah.
So you take 3, down to 14.
Yeah, take 3 down to 14.
All right, so we'll go to our second main, and then we will play Ellen again, and we will pass turn.
All right.
So you got a little punish there for playing the swamp instead of the extra island that we drew this turn, because now we can't... Oh, never mind. We already cast Sunken Ambitions. We got to look at what's going on in the hand. Yeah, this thing is currently a 4/4 now, so we might have a little bit of trouble dealing with that. We do have other removal spells in our deck, though, so I'm not that concerned.
Going for beats.
All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
And when the crackback, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, yeah, we have some good tricks. We'll take it. No blocks.
Till take 7.
Is that okay?
Yeah, go for
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sounds good, right?
We're kind of two aggressive decks slamming into each other, so it's interesting. But I think we'll be fine because we do have these. We do need to draw a little bit more gas, though. And you're passing?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So untap, draw. We have, ooh, that's a nice one. That is a very nice one. All right, well, I think we'll be casting this turn. So let's go ahead and let's start off by attacking. So we'll attack with our 2 guys. Is that okay?
Coming in for 6?
Do you have any blocks?
Well, no, I don't have anything that can block.
All right, so no blocks means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage?
Since this thing has infiltrates twice.
Oh, that's right. All right, yeah, I'll take it.
Ooh, okay, nice. So then we'll go to our second main, and I think... Yeah, let's go ahead and cast Ambitious Dreams for its cripple cost since you lost life, and we draw 2 cards. So
all right,
1,
whatever.
2. Okay, that's fine. So whenever this deals damage, draw a card. All right, well, I think we'll just play an island here, and we will pass the turn with the intention of doing this. So,
okay.
It's your turn, Abby. Don't forget to grow your Highborn Meditant.
Oh, of course.
So we did get a little flooded here, but I think we have a good plan to deal with some things. So, we'll see what happens.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put down Earnest Labor.
Earnest Laborer,
It's working so hard.
Doesn't seem like a great card, but again, we're just throwing these cards in the decks to see what they're like. This kind of look like the green-red multicolored cards. And
we're going to cast Youthful Dream.
Oh, Youthful Dreams. Okay, so, yeah, so this is another red-green Fabled card. Target creature gains haste and trample. So this only seemed good if you could Fabled it. The Fabled side, we'll take a look at it. So this is the Fabled side. Touch of Destiny gives the creature +3/+3 and trample as an aura, which isn't bad. A little expensive at 5, but you're just casting the Youthful Dream side?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, your 0/2 has haste. Oh, crap.
Oh, yes.
I think I'm seeing your plan here.
Yes, and of course we're going to pump it for +2/+2.
Alright, so it's a 2/2. Okay. Yikes. Oh, no.
Come in for beats.
Wow. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is... Oh, geez. So, I mean, we'll go ahead and we'll cast Change of Fortunes to give your Steel Art Exemplar -1/-2 to kill it.
Okay.
And I guess we'll give our Vanguard +2/+1. And, yeah, we'll pump that, but... We killed your guy. We're still taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Exacxies. We're dead.
Oops.
Oh god, using the stupid Sunken Ambitions on our own guy killed us.
Yes it did.
Wow, that was good strategy there. Jeez, using that kind of useless non-fabled mode, but it came in pretty good.
Hey, yeah, it came. I mean, I actually top decked the Earnest Laborer, right? Just getting that at the very end really
kind of
helped
just
me out.
these awful, like the Earnest Laborer again didn't look very good, and neither did the Youthful Dreams, but they came together to kill us. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see if we can take it back in round 3.
He's a man with a dream.
I guess so. All right, here we are for the third and final round of Blue-Black Infiltrate versus Green-Red Renown.
You ready to get whooped?
I hope not. And we're on the play this time since we lost the last game, and our hand is okay here. I mean, we have 2 green, 2 blue. We're missing black, but that's fine for now. And we have this guy who's really good. We also have Exiled Warband, who kind of overperformed, in my opinion, last time. He's really good. Captain of the Exiled, he's fine. And then we have kind of like the 2 worst Infiltrate cards in our deck, this Rapscallion Duo.
Rapscallion.
It's kind of useless when it doesn't have Prowess on, and Hand of the Exiled, sure it has Menace, but as a 1/2, it doesn't really matter much, so not too excited about these 2 guys, but these other 3 seem good, and we can cast them pretty much. We just need to draw 1 of any land, hopefully a swamp, so we'll see what we can do. Anyway,
Right.
Abby, you're keeping your hand?
Yeah, keeping it up.
Alright, play an island, pass turn.
Sounds good to me.
So I think we'll be casting Gold Snatch on turn 2, because we don't have, as opposed to like the Rapscallion Duo, because we have no way to power them up with prowess currently. So
Go ahead.
just getting the 2/1 unblockable seems way better currently. So let's draw for our turn. Ooh, that's a nice one. That'll come in handy later. We do need to draw a land at some point, though. But anyway, pay 2 mana for a Deft Gold Snatch and pass turn. So next turn, if we draw land, we'll probably play the Warband. Or we might play the Exiled. I don't know. It should be an interesting decision. Depends on what Abbey does. If we don't draw a land, then I guess we'll play Rapscallion Duo just because we don't have any other options. Oh, okay. Nice. So we'll go ahead and draw for turn, and okay, well, whatever. Alright, so let's attack with our Deft Gold Snatch, 2/1 unblockable.
Alright,
take it down to 18?
Yep.
Alright, go to second main, and not too excited about this play, but just looking over, make sure we have nothing else. Yeah, we'll play Rapscallion Duo.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
We gotta duo what we gotta do.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
you Rapscallion.
Next turn, hopefully we draw a land would be best. Again, swamp would be even better.
Okay, so not much we can do here, but...
Not much. Okay.
We can get rid of your dudes.
Oh my god.
Oops.
Amongst the Flames deals 2 damage to each creature. Oh no, that's so good.
I'm
just
sorry.
a Pyroclasm with cripple, basically. Okay.
Yeah, Pyroclasm with cripple.
Yikes.
Sounds good.
Nice 2 for 1. Jeez.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we drew an island. That's good.
I had to do what I had to do.
Alright, well, now the question is, we want to play Captain of the Exiled. Deals combat damage, we draw a card, or do we want to play the Exiled Warband? When it dies, we draw a card. Well, the bad news is Abbey might have 4 mana next turn. She can start casting big guys. I think we're going to play Captain of the Exile. We need to start making back some of our card advantage, and we'll just pass turn.
Alright.
We can't cast this currently, but maybe if we find a way to get in for some damage, we could cast it for its cripple cost if Abbey plays a big guy. And worst comes to worst, we can play this next turn anyway. It's not like, I don't think there's that many creatures that this guy would be able to get through that this guy wouldn't be able to get through, is what I mean. So.
Alright, Scarred Brawler.
Woo! Alright. 3 mana 4/4. Gets +2/+2 if you put a lot of mana into it. Seems good.
Yeah.
Alright, well we will untap and draw. And we got, okay, that's a decent one. But if we play this, we're not going to be able to do anything else this turn, so I don't think we're going to do that. We can't attack with this, we just get blocked. So let's pay 3 mana for Exiled Warband.
Okay.
2/2 Infiltrate, and pass turn back to you.
Sounds good.
So the good news is, this card and this card work very well together. If we can draw another land, then we can do both of them in one turn and just do a huge tempo swing to Abbey. And plus we'd get the combat bonus from our Captain of the Exiled as well. So Swamp is probably the best draw in our deck. We'll see what we can get though.
Untested Commander.
Untested Commander. 3 mana, 2/2 Renown 1. Whenever a creature you control becomes renowned, create a 1/1 red soldier creature token. Oh, we saw how good those creature tokens were last time.
Creature tokens are bomb.
Alright, so you're staying back on defense?
Yep, stay back on the D. Go ahead.
Alright, I guess that makes sense. So, since we do have 2 Infiltrate guys. Oh, nice. Swamp. Okay, good. So, I think we can either play our creatures here. We can only play one of them, though. That doesn't even seem very good. Or we could just do this and this. And then we get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we draw a card. Yeah, I think that's got to be the play here. So let's go ahead and let's cast Sunken Ambitions.
Oh.
So you will return the Scarred Brawler to your hand.
Oh, boo.
And
okay.
you lose a life, down to 17.
No. All right.
And now, since we have you've lost life, we will cast Cripple on Fall of the Whiterun Harbor.
Yep.
And we will put Untested Commander on top of your library.
Ooh, wow, yeah, that's
so you
nice.
got your 2-for-1 with your Amongst the Flames, and we're not really 2-for-1ing you here, but you know, it kind of feels like it.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it. It's
And
imitation.
Yeah,
Amongst
exactly.
the Flames, yeah.
It's store brand. Alright, so we'll attack with our 2 guys, no blocks.
No blocks.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, thanks to Infiltrate.
Dang, that was really smooth.
We draw a card with our captain, and we'll pass turn.
Alright.
So we drew Toxin Hidden Hollows. Ooh, that's a very nice card. So we can potentially draw 2, then discard for 1 black, which we do have. I don't even know if that's really what we want to do, since we want to cast our black cards as well.
Ooh.
Alright, so Abbey had to spend her whole turn recasting her 3/3, which is great. That's exactly what we want to see. And nice. Alright, we got Drunken Knight. Let's see what the other side of Drunken Knight, the fabled side, says. So the other side is Drunkard Knight. So enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. So if we do both, it'll tap it, and it won't untap. So I think that's basically our play here. It'd either be that or we just draw some cards, but we can tap this thing down, get in for 5 again, draw a card. Seems good. So Drunken Knight,
Okay.
and we will target your Scarred Brawler. Is that okay, Abby?
Yeah, sure. Oh my god, I'm getting my butt handed to me this game.
All right, so let's go ahead and get the other side. So Drunkard Knight. So it's kind of hard. Drunken Knight, Drunkard Knight, and then we will attach it to Scarred Brawler. And let's go to attacks, and we'll attack with both of our guys. No blocks.
Coming in for 5?
Coming in for 5.
Wow, yeah, you are just really handing it to me this game.
And we draw a card with our captain.
Wow.
Ooh, we get an island. Nice. And then I guess we will pass the turn. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
If we'd drawn a swamp there, then we could have cast this for the cripple cost, but we didn't, so whatever. Still feeling good about this game. I mean, Abby's at 7. We took care of one of her guys. But the only problem is if she plays like a big dude, we could still be in trouble if our guys get...
still be in trouble.
Yeah, if we get roadblocked.
Alright, so this turn, I think stopping Infiltrate is pretty high up there on the list of things to do this turn.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to die if you don't.
Yeah, so we're just going to throw down some
Earnest Laborers.
Sure. Yeah, an Earnest Labor who's going to do a hard day's work.
I mean, he did a hard day's work that last time I saw him.
He did work, man. And we're going to put down a Hound of Glory.
Okay, so 2/2, sure, seems good.
Yeah.
Actually that does do a good job of shutting down our infiltrate.
Yeah, it sure does. Gotta do what I gotta do.
Alright, all set?
Yep.
Alright, well we will untap draw.
Just hope it works.
That's a nice one. I guess. So here's the thing, if we attack with both guys, Abbey can block the 1/2 with her 0/2, and then block the 2/2 with her 2/2, and they just trade. We do draw a card though. Is that worth it? We don't deal any damage, so we don't have to get the cripple for this. We could play this guy afterward, and probably this guy. That might be worth it. So actually, I don't think we're going to attack this turn, because if we wait a turn, then we'll have this thing activated. And that could really help us with dealing with like Hound of Glory and whatever. And actually, this Hand of the Exiled Menace and Infiltrate, I didn't really realize it at first, but since it requires 2 creatures to block it, that might boost your... It's not so great on its own, but it synergizes well with the other Infiltrators since it might boost them up, and then this will become a 3/3 and this will become a 2/3, making them much harder to block. So, actually, I think this turn, we're going to take a turn off from attacking, and we'll play Distracting Handmaiden.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll play Hand of the Exiled.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll pass turn back to you.
Wow.
So now we have 4 creatures out, one of which is going to be very good at shrinking things, another one's going to be good at turning on our other infiltrate guys. So Abby has to play something pretty good here if she's going to stay in the game.
Alright, so we're going to throw down a Reckless Cultivator.
Reckless Cultivator.
So reckless.
Alright, so tap, sack a land, untap up to 3 target lands. Okay, it's also, I think more relevant here, it's a 3/5, so
yes.
that's going to be pretty good at blocking. Okay, well, see what we can do. Let's untap, draw. We get a swamp. Sure, not bad. So what's our plan for this turn? Alright, well I think now that Abby's played this Reckless Cultivator, she still has 4 cards in hand, I think she's got some big stuff. So I think we got to kind of press our tempo against her while we can. And we're definitely going to get in, because if we attack with Hand of the Exile, then she has to block it with 2 things, unless she's just going to block everything else. So, and if she blocks 2 things on this, then that leaves 1 blocker left. So one of our guys is going to get in. So I think we'll go ahead and attack. So we'll attack with Captain of the Exiled, Exiled Warband, and a lot of Exiled.
Yeah, so many Exiled things.
I didn't really notice when we were building. But anyway, we will attack with those 3. Do you have any blocks, Abby?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make 1 block here.
1 block?
Yes.
Okay, with Reckless Cultivator.
Yes.
Yeah, we kind of expected that. So you're going to block our Captain of the Exile.
Yep.
Alright, so that's your only block?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so then all the infiltrates trigger. And let's see here. So this is a 3/5, this is a 2/3. So we can just activate Distracting Handmaiden, and we'll see the power of it and give you that guy -2/-0. So now it's a 1/5.
Okay.
So these guys just kind of bounce off of each other.
Yep.
And then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yep.
Wow, down to 2. Alright.
I can handle it.
Okay. And then we'll go to our second main. Yeah, I mean, actually, looking at your blocks there, what else could you have done? I mean, I guess you could have, you would have to have double blocked this, and it wouldn't have even done anything, because it would have just killed your Hound, because it's a 2/3, and this is a 3/3, so yeah, you just had miserable blocks no matter what. But anyway, don't feel too bad. So
yeah, I'm doing what I can with what I've got,
We'll play a Swamp, and then we will tap the Swamp, and we'll cast Tox in Hidden Hollows for its cripple. So we pay 2 life, and we draw 2 cards, then discard a card. So 1, 2. Oh, great. Alright, well, we'll discard this island. And then we will cast Caldish Hookblade, and I guess we'll pass turn.
All right.
So we're kind of really seeing the power of Distracting Handmaiden here, where, yeah, that would have been a great block for Abbey, just her 3/5 on our 2/3, but with Distracting Handmaiden, it just made Abby's blocking just kind of miserable over there. So, and now we have 5 guys, she's at 2, she has 3 blockers, or, oh, what's this? Oh, it's Wandering Goliath. That's very appropriate. 6 mana, 4/4 Menace, gets +1/+1, okay, sure. Yeah, it seems good. You gonna play that sucker?
Yeah.
Alright, all set.
Yeah.
So Abbey has 4 blockers. We have 5 attackers.
Yeah, you know what it is. I think
we got this one
I
too.
think you do too.
Alright, so let's untap. We'll double check before we attack. Alright, well, we don't need to do any of that tonight. So we'll go to attack. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. Abbey has 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. If any one of them becomes unblocked, then we get the Infiltrate, which means even the 1/2s go up to 2 power. And Abby's at 2. Yep, let's attack.
Yep, alright. Well, it's just not even worth it at this point, but hey, good game, you know?
Wow, we really got you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I got nothing. I was tapped out.
That felt so good.
I know, didn't it?
Man, Infiltrate is insane.
Infiltrate OP.
Wow, I didn't when we were putting it together, it felt powerful. Certainly felt powerful, but I didn't really feel it until we started playing with it, where just getting the one guy through and that boosting your whole team that has Infiltrate, oh, that's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
And especially it paired up, I mean, to be fair, it did pair up pretty well against your deck, like casting Sunken Ambitions.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the rate that you were, with Sunken Ambitions, and just the rate that you were able to get little guys out, like, so quickly.
Right.
And I think if I had waited with the, Amongst the Flames, you know.
Oh, the Pyroclasm, basically?
Yeah, the Imitation Pyroclasm, whatever you want to call it. Crippleclasm, whatever. I think if I'd waited a few turns to play it, maybe I would have gotten more of your guys out of the way.
That's true.
So, I mean, now...
But you had a bunch of low toughness guys yourself, so it made sense for you to cast it then. And,
right. I guess in that
just
sense,
get your 2 for 1 while you could.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I think our deck paired up well against yours with, like, the bounce and the put on top of your library, because you were spending, like, 4 or 5 mana on your creatures.
Oh, yeah, it was either, like, I had, like, small powered, like, 2-mana creature, or I had a fatty. There's no in between, so it made it harder to get stuff out.
Alright, cool. Well, Infiltrate has made me a believer in blue for this set, that's for sure, so we will keep that in mind as we go to the next thing that we will be doing with A Tourney at Whiterun, which will be a sealed event.
Ooh, sounds good.
We will see you guys then.
See you then.